Hello wonderful viewers, I hope you have all been well. In today's video I would like to take this opportunity to show you my supplement routine in the morning while I am breastfeeding my baby. Now this video, just for a note, this video was recorded when my son was around 4 months old, but I've made a couple of changes to the routine supplements during the breastfeeding stage that I would like to also point out and add to the video, let you know. So first of all, when you are breastfeeding as a breastfeeding mom, you should be very careful in regards to what food you eat, because everything will be transferred to your baby. So make sure that you are careful with eating foods that may cause your baby to have some stomach upset. We've talked about that, we've covered that in the a couple of videos that I did about breastfeeding diet and what you should avoid and what you should concentrate on eating. But I'm going to take this opportunity and show you a simple supplement routine that I rely on. Now we've talked about brewer's yeast many times before, about how it contains the active ingredient, the active enzyme that helps in producing more milk and helps also in increasing the fat content of milk. And we've talked about the alternative to brewer's yeast, which is nutritional yeast or an alcoholic free wheat soda, for example. A sugar-free one would work best, and we've explained that. I will link the video exactly when I talked about what foods to eat, what foods to avoid during the early breastfeeding stage. I will link that in the description box below. Now just as an overview, as you can see here, first of all I take of course my prenatals, and then I go ahead and I take fish oil. Fish oil full of omega-3 is really important for the brain health of both the mother and the child as well, and yes, it will be transferred through the breast milk in the small quantities through to the baby as well. So it's actually been proven that moms who breastfeed, especially in the early stages, if they consume the essential fatty acids as well as foods that are high in choline, such as the lecithin, for example. We talked about sunflower lecithin, about how high it is in choline, and I've also mentioned the my favorite breastfeeding or nursing smoothie that I rely on, which is really rich in choline. You might want to watch that if you haven't watched it before. So let's just give you an overview. First of all, as I said, omega-3 supplements are a must for breastfeeding moms. Really important for everything to do from brain health to focus to concentration to joint health as well. And then apart from that, I also take my vitamin D. I take myself as well as give it to the baby, because here in Finland it is a requirement to take vitamin D for both the mom and the baby because of the low amount of sunshine that we get during the winter months and in most seasons in general. So apart from that, I also take brewer's yeast. Now I don't take brewer's yeast every day. It is only when I notice, for example, there is a dip in my supply, or I need to boost my supply at certain times. I need to make an extra pumping sessions throughout the week. I do take brewer's yeast, and let me just tell you, in my experience, and I'm talking about my experience as well as the experience of family and friend breastfeeding moms who I shared this tip with, brewer's yeast is an absolute miracle when it comes to increasing the milk supply and increasing the breast milk fat content as well. So if you're not onto brewer's yeast, I highly advise you to give it a try. Also, apart from that, I also take, as I said, my prenatals. I take my vitamin D, and I take fenugreek. Now with fenugreek, you have to be careful because some people can suffer from fenugreek in a way that for some people it might cause some stomach pain, bloating, gas, constipation as well. And then in turn, once the breastfeeding mother breastfeeds her baby, she has these symptoms as because she took fenugreek that she wasn't able to digest better enough. Then her baby now has these digestive discomforts and digestive pain. So you need to be a bit careful with fenugreek. For me, I didn't realize that there was any problem with taking fenugreek in both myself and my baby after the breastfeeding session, but I did notice that, for example, in forums and in a couple of blogs where moms were intolerant of fenugreek and they were advised to completely stop it. So it might work for you, and if it does, congratulations. It's a great way to boost your breast milk, as well as enhance the mineral and nutritional content for both yourself and your baby. But at the same time, it might cause problems for other people. So you need to know where you stand in terms of fenugreek. And don't worry if you are not able to digest fenugreek, there are so many other options out there. Now, since I've done this video, I've just focused on the basic supplements. I would like to add on top of that I have added a couple of extra essentials as well. For example, I've added more choline into my diet through foods such as eggs, such as lecithin through both lecithin granules as well as lecithin powder, which I also use in both my shakes and adding them to yogurt as well. And I've also added something called moringa. Moringa is absolutely amazing. No matter how much I talk about moringa, I feel like I won't serve it. Its benefits are absolutely amazing when it comes to increasing both the breast milk supply as well as the quality of the breast milk. And so many recent scientific studies have been made on moringa and its effects for breastfeeding mums, and how it aids in the brain development and in the growth of the baby through the mom taking the moringa, breastfeeding her baby, and then the baby getting the benefits as well. I highly advise you to look into it. Also, I highly advise you to look into whatever supplements I or someone else does recommend for you, because I want you to be well aware of what is out there for you and also make an informed decision. Like, I can't make a decision for you. I can tell you what has worked for me as well as what I've noticed work for other breastfeeding mums, but it's only you that are able to make an informed decision and see, is this right for you? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you are interested in more, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.